quite the ordeal right here. I'm going to show you in a minute what we had going on. I got a neighbor looking at me. I'm trying to avoid right this second. But let me show you something. Nobody's here yet. I'm going to show you. We had quite the ordeal getting in here. Let me show you something. So I'm going to wait till at least somebody pops on here. What we did, we woke up this morning. We rolled into our area on last Thursday. We stayed at a campground just up the road from where we have our property. And then Diane and I came out and we did painting for 3 days. And then we moved like 6 loads of stuff from storage into a shed on the property. And then today we hooked up the fifth wheel and rolled out here. So I'm gonna spin you around and show you what we did, because this is really quite the ordeal. Spin you around here. Here we go. So we came up this road. It's kind of like a private road, like probably 7 or 8 houses back here. That's no big deal. I am going to go down with the truck and the pole saw, and I'm going to limb some trees up. We did touch a little bit, but not a big deal. So I'm going to spin you around. We came up this road, right? And we came up here, and we're coming up onto our property here in a minute. And then here's where I was worried. Now, I probably could have done better, but I was worried about that tree. Next time I will come way out here, right? So this is where it got hairy. This got pucker power. So we kind of came out here, and we have to go in that gate. I know I made it wide enough. And we got that power pole to contend with, right? So we came out here. I nosed way up here. You can see the tire tracks, basically. I came up here, and I cut the front of the truck way out to that 278 sign out there, and I cut it way out here. But look at this. See that power pole? Check this out. When I cut, you can see where the trailer tires came that close to that pole. Now also, if I can't tell in the video, but that's higher over there, lower over here. So what did that do? That made the trailer tilt this direction. So as I'm coming in, I make the turn, and I took the truck way out here, right? So I'm out here with the truck. You can see where the front tires went with the truck right there. So I just made it past this. And last summer we were debating whether we had to take that oak tree out. We were trying to save trees, so we left the oak tree there. But see, can you see that's my front tire tracks and back tire tracks. So you can see as I come through, this is really soft. So the top of the fifth wheel was actually going to hit that pole. We couldn't make it. So I jumped out of the truck. I grabbed a bunch of boards and our leveling blocks, and I started stacking them up in front of the tires. You can see where it's kind of notched in front of these. That's my leveling blocks. So that way, when I pulled forward inch at a time, that brought this side of the trailer up and took it away from the side of that pole. So we certainly would have hit that pole. And then I come through here, and again, you can see, once I got that side of the trailer up, I came as close as I could here. Now, on the back of on the dualies, I have 1-inch flares. So you can see the back dually actually went at the base of this tree, and we were probably an inch away from that tree with the flipping flare. So anyway, that's our excavator's here right now doing our RV pad for our guests. And I told him, I said, I have another job for you. So this tree is going to come out so that when our guests leave up there and come this way, or when we come in next season, we can nose out here further with the front of the truck and avoid this power pole. And we're going to add some gravel so that this levels out and keeps that side of the trailer up. Good Lord, that was pucker power. It took us an easy half hour with Diane on the radio talking to me, and me in the truck inching an inch at a time and moving blocks in front of the tires to raise up that side of the fifth wheel. It took us a half hour to get in here. Now keep in mind, this is the first time we've come in with the fifth wheel, so we had no idea what to expect. Now our guests, when they come visit, they will go in the other gate, and it's level and wide, and there are no issues there at all. And then when they leave, they'll come out this way. But before our first guests come, that tree will be gone and we'll have gravel, so it'll be nice for them. All right, I'm gonna spin you around, show you what we got going on now. Hold on. So we have the excavators here, right? So he's out here right now, and you'll see the fifth wheel is actually up there, unhooked and set up. Get past this truck. I know it's a little bit loud. So here's what the excavator is doing. This is all going to be gravel. You can see where I marked this off, right? So this will all be gravel. He'll scratch all this out with the excavator. He's going to drag dirt this direction, which will level it out. And then our guests will back up, and notice back up here. And so it's hard to tell right now, but to the right of the screen, that'll be gravel too. So it'll all be gravel. We're putting down fabric. And then where you can see his track marks are, and you can see the red right there, this will all be gravel too. So if guests want to go out and make this turn and go out that way, they certainly can, but this will be the pad. They'll just back up here and then they'll angle off to the right just a tad bit. And that will be the parking pad for our guests. I can't believe nobody's jumped on here for live. Dang it. And then, so once we got through the gate and made it up through here, we already had this all limbed up. It was nice and easy. So we just pulled up here, and you can see us parked up there now. We haven't painted the outside of the casita or nothing yet, so we got a lot to do. So then once we got here with the fifth wheel, I just nosed up around this corner because this is a 400-foot horseshoe driveway. And I just nosed right up here. And then where that dead stump is up there, I just nosed up to that basically. And just to show you the rest of the driveway, I'll do it right now. Here's the rest of the driveway right there. So our guests will come in that way. And when we leave for the winter, we will go out that way. And that's a huge entrance right there. So no worries whatsoever. Anyway, I backed up to about here, pulled up to about here, and then backed in. And that's our site. We have a lot of weed eating to do, a lot of poison oak to get rid of. And anyway, and in about a half hour, we have a concrete guy coming out. Yeah, that's our site. Diane's car won't park there. He's getting it out of the way right now. So in about an hour or less, there'll be a concrete guy come out, and we're going to get a bid on coming straight off that concrete back there, coming straight out to here, just past the steps on this side, and then that'll all be concrete. That'll be our patio, and we'll bring it all over here, and we might angle it so when I bring the fifth wheel in next year, we won't have to mess with it. But it'll basically be concrete. All this whole area will be concrete, and then this will be our patio. What do you think? That'll be a nice big patio, and then the French doors will open up to the patio, and then the truck will park wherever, and then we'll again get it all landscaped out. But holy cow, what an ordeal! Hey, you know what? I'm in here right now. Should I give you a peek? Should I give you a peek in the casita? Nah, we're in the middle of painting. I'll save that for later. Man, nobody popped on the live. We're 8 minutes in. Okay, I'm done. Have a great day. See you in the next video.